This video I'm about to make now is like literally my worst nightmare because I hate drama. But this is for Dana Air and it's good that I make this video. I'm going to tell you guys the story as fast as possible so I don't waste your time. So my parents have been here with me for the holidays and they were set to go back on the 19th of February. We booked with Dana Air. I, my elder brother, and my parents, we had to go to Ikeja the day before. That was on the 18th. We get a hotel. So we're scared if we drove from the island that we might miss it. Like I don't like waking up early, to be honest. And my mom wasn't feeling too fine. We were also supposed to travel, I and my brother, but our own is a different story. Meanwhile, my dad had a meeting on that 19th for 3 p.m. and that flight was for 10:45. So they had a light breakfast that morning. We get to the airport. They shifted the flight from that 10 to 12, which is still okay. My parents entered to board. I and my brother decided to drive home. I kept checking up on them to know what's going on. Ghana Air, they kept my parents. They kept boarding them, bringing them down from that morning till 7 p.m. Till 7 p.m. without food. My mom wasn't feeling too fine. They said they gave them biscuit also. What? Now, if you want to cancel a flight because of an issue, it's fine. But why cancel the flight at the time when if someone has an emergency, they can't even take the next available flight because it's too late? It's not just my dad, them going to Owerri. It's also those going to Abuja that were also there, kept like that. It turns out that I think Dana Air had only one aircraft that will be taking them, all those people or so. Now, them cancelling their flights, even though my dad's meeting was very important, it's not even my major issue. Do you guys know that after they cancelled the flight, they told them, oh, we're going to give you guys a full refund because you didn't have another flight the next day. We'll give you your full refund, don't worry. But you guys have to stand in queue to fill a refund form. All those people had to stand in another queue for more than an hour to fill a refund form. And it was two queues, one for refund and the other one for SS luggage because we paid SS luggage 4K. Now, these are my aged parents that are literally shaking and starving. And my mom was literally so ill. You kept them that long and you're also going to keep them for another hour filling form. Like, in this day and age, are you trying to tell me that Dana Air does not have the list of all those that were checked in on that flight so they can refund them automatically? Do you have to keep them again? Kept calling, said they are still in queue, they're still in line, For what? Said refund. And I even thought the refund was going to come immediately because the way they were making them submit all those forms. As I speak to you now, this is literally 1 month after. We haven't gotten that refund. But anyway, I'm running around trying to get them a hotel. I'm trying to book the next available flight. The next one was with Airpeace, 7 a.m. the next morning. So I had to get them a hotel that was literally 3 minutes to the airport so that they won't miss the flight. I booked a ride for my parents. They get there. My mom drank her medicine. They ate well. I was like, thank God. I'm going to tell you guys what we also went through with Airpeace. But Airpeace is not my problem because they took my parents home safe and sound. I'm just telling you guys this just to show you guys the stress, and you guys do not even believe the amount of money I spent that day on this issue. Next morning, I didn't even sleep the night before because I had to book their ride in the morning. I get them a ride. They get to the airport around exactly 6:19 a.m. And then Epi said their flight was taking off. Not that they were boarding. They have taken off before 7 o'clock. How do you take off before 6:30? And the flight time was 7 o'clock. And it's not just my parents that missed that flight. There were a lot of people that missed the flight. And they were there like seriously complaining. And then the thing that they told them was, you guys should have read our terms and conditions, page 5, page 3. Like, what the fuck? Like, who goes to book a flight and then says, let me go and read the terms and conditions, page 3, or whatever page? If you put a particular time for the flight, that is literally the takeoff time. This is not an international flight. This is a local flight. You cannot tell me that if I come 40 minutes before the flight time, that the flight has taken off then. And you're telling me to read your terms and conditions. What is there that you guys take off 40 minutes prior? Because I'm very, very confused. And they said, they kept saying, you should have read our terms and conditions. You should have read our terms and conditions. And at that point, I was exhausted. I just asked them, please, when is the next available flight? They said it was the next day. That's 21st. They had one for 7 and one for 12. I was like, just put 12 p.m. But the amount was like different, so we had to pay the difference in charge. And you guys know how fucking expensive Airpeace is, especially if you're booking few hours before. But that's okay. We shall pay the difference. I had to call the hotel back and paid money again for them to stay that day. And then they went back. I just wanted them to go back, sleep, relax, eat. Then they go back. The next day they were able to catch their flight. The 12 o'clock flight ended up leaving past 1 p.m. But that's not my problem because they got home safe and sound. Now back to Dana Air. Dana Air, we still wait to I no see refund. So I went ahead to call their customer care. The lady that attended to me categorically said there was nothing she could do, that I need to send an email if I want a response. And I'm just like, I'm very confused. It's when you call the customer care line, are you not supposed to take the customer's report and request or whatever and then help them create a ticket, submit it to the right channel so they can get attended to on time? Or am I existing in another world? Because I'm very confused. But the lady was very kind. She told me, as she sent an email, she told me the email. I said, okay. I go and I send an email. Send, no reply. I even went to their website, submitted their support ticket. I saw a refund form there. I submitted that one. Whatever. But finally, I got a response after sending them like more than 10 emails. The person was like, oh, the ticket is still valid till 10th of November. And I'm just like, issue maybe like, what the I don't care about the validity of the ticket. You guys already did what you did on that day. You promised these people you were going to give them a refund. You made them stand in queue, for God's sake, for more than an hour, filling the refund form. I'm not going to tell me that the ticket is valid till when. But the message also included, oh, if you want a refund, go ahead and submit your ID card or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. I go ahead and submit ID card. I submitted even my dad's ID card. This is me just submitting, no reply. Submit, no reply. The other day I got a response that says, oh, we've gotten your documents, it's been taken to the right, whatever, we're gonna get back to you 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. Guys, this is 5 days after, no response. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is I just at this point feel bullied. Have you ever been in a situation where it's that you have everything to lose and you know that you're on the right and there's nothing you can do about it? And this is also further proves the dysfunctionality of this country. Like if you go to other even developing countries, there are organizations, bodies set up to stand up for people when big companies like this try to mess with them. So you can just submit your reports to those people. They stand as your voice. They investigate and make sure you get the justice or whatever that you deserve. Even, do you guys know that for the fact that they delayed your flight, like if airlines delay your flight for a certain amount of time, talk more of canceling it in just like that, like literally ruining the whole day, that you get a certain compensation, you get a certain amount. But here I don't know who to report to. I've googled, I literally don't know what to do. This is the only thing, and I didn't want to resort to this or this calling out or whatever. I hate doing it. I've never done it. At this point where I'm at now mentally is that if there is anybody, any organization you guys think that I can actually send an email to or report to, help me tag them, help me send it to my DM. If there is a lawyer you think I can work with, I'm so pissed that I don't even mind spending money. I don't mind spending I really don't care. I just want someone to take accountability and for once say sorry. And this now that I'm saying, I'm sure everybody that was on that flight, even those that were supposed to go to Abuja that day, maybe none of them have received their refund. We keep swallowing and enduring, and I'm sure a lot of people have experienced this. All these airlines, sometimes they just mess with people with no reason. They get away with a lot of things. And no, me, I don't even want trouble. I just want my money back. Is this too hard to ask? You've already stressed these people so much. Can I just have my money back? The money that I paid to you, can I just have it back? Dana Air, please tag them. Thank you very much.